The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Toledo's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Back to pass, it's Gleason. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Ocean from the wideout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rudolph. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power.
Turning it on! They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Pine. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Garcia. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Traynor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Holly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rockets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Dropping back, it's Pine. Quick strike complete.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that, let's get ready for it, let's have a plan. Plan executed, you could tell. They knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bring in the heat. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Dropping back, it's Pine. Rushes on him. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
3rd down coming.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Falcons send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his big tight end. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And the Rockets want to move quickly.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
It'll be a draw. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The